wrestling fans, and welcome to Chickfight TV.
As always, I'm your host, China Mai, here to bring you some great women's wrestling, which includes more than just female versus female like we usually bring. That's why next time we're giving something a little different. The next show's main event will be Cheerleader Melissa facing off against Oliver John. Speaking of Cheerleader Melissa, that brings me to today's episode. Melissa will be competing for the RQW Women's Championship. The current champion is none other than Chickfight 8 winner Wesna. Let's not waste any more time with talk. Let's go to the action in the UK. Wesna versus Cheerleader Melissa.
Well, John, here we go. Melissa's not waiting for the bell. This grudge match that was supposed to be between Cheerleader Melissa and Wesna, and we didn't even get formal announcements. It looks like Melissa's taking it right to Wesna.
Yeah, this is a grudge match between the two. As you may recall, back in, I believe it was Chickfight 8, they had a transatlantic title match.
That's correct. That's where Melissa beat Wesna. And prior to that, Melissa and Wesna had a match that took place a while back in Germany where Wesna really took it to Melissa. So obviously there's some history between these two females. Each female considered, you know, one of the top two wrestlers in the world. And they're out to prove it tonight. Look at this aggression out of both women. It's just unbelievable.
Just trading chops in the center of the ring. Ooh, what impact. Both of these women are the top wrestlers in their respective continents.
And I'll tell you what, John, we just saw Amazing Kong and Eden Black go at it. Amazing Kong pulled out the victory, become the Chickfight 9 champion, and I thought that was a brutal match, but I have a feeling we ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah, this is shaping up to be very brutal indeed.
Cheerleader Melissa slowing it down, going for a front face-off into a pinning combination. Gonna take a lot more than that to pin Wesna.
Now at the side headlock.
Cheerleader Melissa got her in the center of the ring.
Really trying to slow the match down. Wesna countering it into a reverse hammerlock.
Go behind on Wesna. Melissa's trying to escape.
Could she be thinking German suplex? Sure looks like it. Melissa really trying to fight out of it, trying to separate the hands. Wesna's got it locked in really well, though. That's going to be hard to do.
And this is one of the wonderful things about Chickfight and female pro wrestling in general, John. We're seeing some great wrestling. We saw these two girls start out very brutal, and now they've slowed it down into a more technical, fundamental match, and we're going to just see an all-around five-star match, I predict.
That's right, Jason. Both these women are, as I said earlier, the top wrestlers, top female wrestlers in their respective continents. After talking to, sorry to cut you out there, Jason, go ahead.
Top wrestlers, and the fans definitely appreciate it. Looks like we get a test of strength there.
Yeah, the lock up in the center with the test of strength.
And I don't know who would win something like this. I mean, I'll tell you, Wesna and Melissa are just so evenly matched up. You know, I've seen them wrestle before where you can't even tell them apart because they got similar size, similar build, similar look.
And ooh, what a great move by Wesna with the leg sweep, putting Melissa onto the ground.
Melissa fighting it. Got the shoulder up the first time. Oh, right down on the ribcage. A big bridge out of Cheerleader Melissa.
What a very nice amateur move there. The bridge out gets Wesna off of her, and
just some striking kicks to the midsection.
Some great kicks from Melissa. She is definitely proving why she is the recipient of the Future Legend Award.
Look at that beautiful escape. Oh, and right into just a kick to the gut. Cradle roll up one.
No.
Gets out on one.
An important free offer for men with balding or thinning hair.
My hair looks better than what it did when I was a teenager.
I really think he looks amazing. I mean, just look at him.
Men, no diet, no exercise program, no new set of clothes can ever improve your confidence, your good look.
Behind Wesna, she takes her down.
With the spinning toe hold. Ooh, is that a reverse figure four? Right in the center of the ring.
Beautiful submission hold applied by Wesna.
She's really wrenching on those knees. This is a great way to tear Melissa's. Oh, and a hair pull.
Melissa resorting to some cheap tactics. I don't think Melissa, who has a reversal for just about everything, may not know how to get out of this one, so she's going for a handful of hair. And now just swiping at the back of Wesna's head.
Yeah, she's really got to be careful because this is a great way to to tear her patella tendon, which you do not want to do. Oh, and now coming out of that reverse figure four into a side headlock in the center of the ring. Wesna showing some amateur tactics there. Her mat tactician skills moving around on the ring, and a side headlock takeover.
Melissa may be a little surprised right now at the battle Wesna's putting up. I'm sure she didn't underestimate Wesna. However, so far in Melissa's tour of the UK, she's been just unbelievably dominant. People have been calling her the female Terminator, and this is a match where we're going to see Melissa pushed all the way to the limit.
Yes, Melissa's got that scissor lock locked in very tight around the throat of Wesna.
You see Melissa getting up on her arms to apply more pressure. Now Wesna's going to try to escape. Beautiful handstand.
Beautiful handstand up and roll through. That looks like it's almost a pinning combination, but she grabs the headlock, trying to really choke out Melissa almost.
Wesna wrenching in.
After talking to some of our U.S. fans, Jason, they really do think that Wesna is the European version of Melissa, and then after talking to our European fans as well, they think that Melissa is the U.S. version of Wesna. So as we were talking about, this is a very balanced matchup. This is going to be a great match.
I agree with you there. You confused me a little bit. As long as I know I'm the European version of Jason, I'm fine with that. So let's see what we got now. Melissa goes for a rope break, and Wesna right back to that front shin lock.
Yes, this match very slowed down. Our European crowd, our UK crowd here, very appreciative of this match, watching with great intent. You can see the fans there in this camera shot on the edge of their seats. We're coming to you from our production booth just outside of the Warburton Halls in Kent, England. And Melissa.
Beautiful bridge by cheerleader Melissa up on her tippy toes. Look at little things like that just add all that added pressure.
Oh, that great chin lock. Melissa rolling through now. She's really got it locked in. This is a great way to choke out your opponent and leave them motionless on the mat to get the quick, easy pinfall.
Melissa showing why she is considered one of the top female wrestlers in the world here. You hear Wesna let out a scream.
You know, Melissa, the San Francisco native, home of Chickfight. Melissa, the Future Legend Recipient Award.
That's correct. 2004, Cauliflower Alley gave her the Future Legend Award. Previous recipients have been people like Kurt Angle, and Melissa was the first female wrestler to receive it. The second female wrestler to receive it was Marika Yoshida, another Chickfight competitor.
These fans very appreciative of the action they are seeing in the ring. As you heard the applause, as we are at a standoff here. Now Wesna trying to get this UK crowd behind her. After all, she is from Europe. She's from Croatia.
And if I had to give the advantage to anybody, I would have to give the advantage to Wesna on this, match, just because she does have the hometown crowd behind her. Melissa has never earned any favorites in the UK. Melissa's really not very well liked into this territory, unlike in the United States, where she's definitely a crowd favorite.
Oh, and now she's got that guillotine choke in the center of the ring. And you're right there, Jason, driving on the wrong side of the road. What are they thinking? I mean, honestly.
Okay, call the match, John.
Oh,
leave the jokes to me.
You got it.
Melissa, you got to wonder if she's going to give it up. You know, my money's on her not giving up, but this is definitely going to take a lot of energy out of her.
Now she's got that body scissors locked in. Definitely a guillotine choke in the center of the ring. Melissa is not going anywhere.
Wesna has to be careful here. She may get her shoulders down. Referee checking.
Our fans watching with great eagerness and great anticipation.
Wesna could very easily slip that right arm underneath for a choke, but it looks like Melissa's fighting out of it. You see Wesna starting to cover up. This is quickly turning into an MMA match.
Yes, Wesna trying to get into that guard.
Oh! And just as I called it, you see Melissa just laying in with some vicious, vicious forearms.
That's a great way to break the jaw. Wesna, and another one. Really slowing it down. Melissa might have hurt herself with that one, shaking the cobwebs out of her arm. 1, 2, and no. Wesna able to kick out there just before the 3 count.
Melissa's very slow to her feet. Wesna as well. Both women are exhausted at this point. You got to wonder if those last big forearm shots just took everything out of Melissa's tank as well. Both girls back up.
Wesna. Oh! Northern Light suplex, not going for the pin though.
Right into an armbar. Kind of an interesting plan of attack from Wesna. You would expect her to go for the quick pin, but maybe Wesna knows. Wesna has Melissa scouted. She knows it's going to take a lot more than a suplex to finish this match.
Yeah, if she's able to...
Oh!
Another kick!
Melissa with just a string of kicks right to the face. Misses the last one completely, but it did the damage it needed to do.
I was about to say that armbar submission would be a great way. Oh, and the suplex. There's a great way to take out part of the offense of Melissa. You take out the arms, no more forearm shots. 1, 2, and no.
And I think Melissa realized that as well and went for the desperate kicks to the face, which just as quickly as we called it, the tides turned in the match.
And now she's got her locked in with that chin lock. Wesna trying to get the UK fans behind her. You hear the applause.
Look at Melissa just grading that forearm and wrist right across the face of Wesna.
And you see the scowl from Melissa, not appreciating these fans getting behind Wesna at all.
Oh! Wesna was going for it, looked like another Northern Lights, and instead just threw over to the corner. Oh, and a forearm of her own.
Running forearm, you're right, Jason. That's going to leave a mark.
Oh! Wesna had a whole tank of gas and just went right through the second and top rope. Nailed her shoulder on that steel ring post. And I think Melissa senses victory. Melissa is like a wild animal when she... Oh, look at that.
Melissa like a shark sensing blood in the water. Just going right after the arm.
Just slapping down on that floor here in Orpington Halls. And now she's just driving the foot into the shoulder.
I wouldn't be surprised if Wesna already has a separated shoulder, Jason.
Oh, Melissa just recklessly throwing furniture. Hit her with a chair.
That chair is going to leave a mark. That is another good way to break the shoulder, to separate the tendons in Wesna's left shoulder.
Now, as we said earlier, this is definitely a grudge match, and the referee is going to be very lenient in what these two girls have done. We've seen some wild action in APW and Chickfight history over the years, and this is not going to be any exception. So I think the referee is going to just let these girls go.
You're right. It's a smart idea for the referee to just stand back, otherwise he might get caught in the crossfire. That's not pretty, as we all have seen. Again, Melissa just taking it to the left arm of Wesna. I'm surprised that Wesna's able to stay in this matchup. Irish whip into the Melissa countering her own Irish whip and sending Wesna's arm right into the canvas, shoulder first.
Have you ever seen anything like that before, John? I've never seen anything. I love watching matches like this live with you because I always see brand new stuff that I've never seen before. Wrestling's always an education, and it's always a pleasure to be at Chickfight.
I'm Roger Teeter, and I want to tell you about
wrestling has ever seen. It's an honor to be here in Warburton Halls in Kent, England, to be watching this match with you, Jason.
Melissa is just pulling back on that arm. Look at her. She's got the fingers bent. She's got her knee right in Wesna's shoulder blades. The referee right there checking on it.
Wesna not wanting to give up. That shows the tenacity of both these opponents.
Another time, Melissa's probably going to go for that. Oh!
Wesna saw it coming this time. Trading forearms in the center of the ring.
Listen to these women!
Melissa.
Oh, Wesna got her arm away, but Melissa went right back on the attack.
And this time she hits it. These Chickfight fans very appreciative of what is going on. These Chickfight fans know their stuff, Jason, and as you can see,
I may have misspoke earlier when I said that Wesna was the fan favorite. It looks like the fans are just enjoying this crazy Chickfight action. They're going to go for, they're cheering the moves, they're cheering the wrestlers, they're cheering the action. And Melissa continues to work over that arm.
With a big knee right into the shoulder. A series of shots. That knee pad, well, non-existent knee pad. Melissa not really wearing knee pads, driving that exposed knee into the shoulder of Wesna.
Melissa's just driving her knee right into Wesna's face, working over that arm.
Wesna now back to a vertical base. You can hear Wesna. Our ringside camera's really picking it up well.
You see Wesna really trying to get the fans behind her. Wesna is a true fighter, but the damage has already been done. And, you know, you will not see Melissa leave that arm the rest of this match, I guarantee it. I mean, you called it earlier. Melissa's like a shark. She sensed blood when Wesna went through that second and top rope and hit her shoulder on the steel post, and she's been on that arm and shoulder ever since.
This crowd really starting to get behind Wesna. Both athletes back to a vertical base. The Irish, and a counter by Wesna with the stiff right over the schoolboy.
Quick roll up, this could be it. Oh, quick roll up. I don't even think Melissa was expecting that one, and right back to that arm.
Wesna taking control for a brief moment there. Melissa dragging her back. Oh, dropping the leg and keeping the arm grapevine center of the ring.
Look at the intensity and everything Melissa does. It's just, you know, you watch these fighters, and it's such an honor, such a pleasure to be part of such an organization like Chickfight, John. I know it's your honor, it's my honor, it's everybody's honor to be a part of this thing, and we're just happy to bring this action to the fans.
Wesna almost having the pinfall there. And Jason, you're correct, this is a true honor. Melissa now having that armbar still locked in. Wesna, though, able to bring her right arm over and lock her hands in to take off some of the pressure that is being applied by Melissa. Melissa, though, able to get Wesna to separate them. Oh, this is a great way to snap the shoulder.
The leverage is all on Melissa's side right now. That arm is being pulled in ways it should not go. Oh, an insult to injury. Melissa just grabs a handful of hair.
Own a timeshare, turn it into cash.
Timeshares only got us our full asking.
Melissa telegraphed that. Oh, and look at Wesna, just a house of fire.
Springboard to the outside with the big boot to the face.
Wesna found her second win.
Northern Light suplex, 1, 2, no!
Again with that beautiful bridge. I pointed earlier, when they get up on their toes like that, it adds that extra leverage. It's the little things like that that make all the difference in these type of matches.
Irish from center ring, Melissa countered.
Melissa right back to that arm.
You called it earlier, Jason. She saw that arm. She is going to go back to it every single chance that she can get. Wesna desperately trying to get to that bottom rope. She just is too far away. Melissa's got it locked in. These fans really trying to get behind Wesna now. Remember, fans, Wesna is the current RQW Women's Champion, Real Quality Women's Wrestling Champion. It's an honor for Chickfight to have RQW women's matches here at Chickfight.
That's correct. RQW, a terrific promotion here in the UK. It's had some fantastic matches, and it's an honor to have their female champion, Wesna, defending the belt here at Chickfight 9. And Melissa right back to that arm again after a quick pin attempt.
Got that almost Fujiwara armbar locked in the center of the ring.
Wesna's not giving her the arm, though.
She's able to keep her hands locked, take some of the pressure off. It's still wrenched in there pretty deep. And now rolling over to the bottom rope. She's under the rope. She's got to break that hold now.
And
but
she's still got the hold.
Oh.
Look at that, John.
Talk about tenacity and fight.
Held on to the hold all the way underneath the ropes onto the floor on the outside. And the referee, you know, he's somewhat helpless. There's not much he can do out there. He's just got to let him go.
And here in the UK, we do not have any pads on the outside. So when both of these athletes rolled to the outside, they were rolling to exposed concrete, to an exposed floor that is very unforgiving.
Wesna saying no, refusing to give it up. But already, this has been one heck of a match. I've been impressed with both of these ladies. And you see Wesna just taking some shots at Melissa.
Wesna finally able to break that hold with some stiff right forearms. But Melissa back on the offensive.
Oh, shoulder block. A second one.
Right here in front of our fans, you can see they've got their cameras out.
And a third just working over that left shoulder of Wesna. What's she going to do next?
Oh, she's going to throw her
setting
somewhere.
Her up for something. I don't like that
no.
look.
Oh, no.
Right into the ring post.
You're right into that unforgiving steel ring post.
A ring post that started it all about 10 minutes ago. And now Melissa with the pom-poms.
Just rubbing it right in the face of Wesna and throwing it at the referee.
Again, just an insulting maneuver. And now stepping on the arm.
She's become known as the female Terminator here in the UK. Known for her killing sprees, showing up where she is not welcome and just annihilating everyone in her path.
Melissa found a new weapon. Oh, and look at this. Oh, this is gonna, the ref has to get in there and stop this.
That lighting truss.
Break that arm right off.
That lighting truss, complete steel, unforgiving.
Well, if it's gonna be the steel break or the arm break, I think the arm's gonna go before the steel does. Oh, and you see her pinning it back even more. Look at the look on Melissa's face. Our camera getting right up there with the tight shot. Oh, and you just heard that snap.
Sean P.
Earlier I said the referee's got to let this one go, but, you know, maybe needing to take that back. Maybe the referee needs to stop this before. Oh, it's right into the chairs.
Our crowd having to run for cover.
Chairs. And now you see Melissa. Let me ask you a question, John. Have you ever seen this type of thing with any of the divas of female wrestling?
Oh,
I don't think so. This is not diva pro wrestling. This is Chickfight. And you see chairs flying. You see Wesna under a pile of furniture.
Our fans even getting caught with the chairs. Melissa, just an unforgiving, relentless.
Melissa, frustrated, angry, taking it out on the chairs, taking it out on Wesna. The fans running for cover.
Just getting caught in the crossfire.
This match completely out of control at this point.
Melissa really locking in that armbar hammerlock. Oh, power slam.
Slam right on that exposed floor, like you pointed out
Cover
earlier.
1, 2, and no. This must be a no DQ street fight, Jason. Otherwise, I don't see how the ref can let this continue.
Melissa, Irish ref, reversed. This could be Wesna's opportunity.
Wesna finding an opening. This time, it's Melissa going into the chairs. Oh, sandwiching the head of Melissa right between those
Melissa
chairs.
Just draped over the chair. Immobile, she may be unconscious from that last shot.
I think she's dead.
Melissa's not moving. Wesna taking advantage of this opportunity. Time for some payback. Time for a little revenge.
What could she
Wesna
be
climbing up
thinking
on the chairs. We're going to see a suplex on this group of chairs.
Wesna looking for the vertical suplex.
Melissa blocks the suplex. I've never seen anything like this. Oh my God! Oh, right through the chairs, John.
Oh my God, is right, Jason. What a beautiful vertical suplex.
I've said it before during this tournament. I'll say it again. I've never seen anything like that in my life. She just suplexed her through a row of chairs.
And you can hear our fans really appreciating everything that they're seeing. This is awesome chants.
And these aren't wooden, these aren't steel chairs that fold up when you hit them. These are plastic, rigid chairs that have got no give. And you can see the girls throwing the chairs, trying to clean up the mess now.
Both of these athletes leaving it all right here. Ooh, another shot from the chair into the back of Wesna.
Throwing these chairs.
I don't know how we call this, Jason. This is just brutality at its finest.
Melissa dragging Wesna to the other side of the building, wanting to show her the sights a little bit. Looks like they're going to go visit the fans on the far side of the building.
Speaking of sights, taking her into the hard
right
door.
Into the door.
Looked like she was going to try to send her outside, but the door not giving.
Oh, Melissa just throwing tables now on top of Wesna.
Melissa's
known for using any type of object she can get her hands on in a match. And now it looks like she's going to do her Dudley Boys impression, and she's going to set up a table right into the outside of the audience.
Get the tables is right. Setting that table up at ringside. Oh, but it collapses.
The table doesn't seem to be agreeing with her, which is only going to frustrate and anger Melissa even more.
This could be the opening that Wesna needs. Enough time to rest.
Melissa's taking her time. Maybe taking too much time. You see her talking.
Melissa.
Not sure who she's talking to at this point. It looks like she's taking.
Oh,
John,
she's taking
the camera from our camera operator ringside.
Oh, boot to the face!
John, I think this is the Melissa cam.
You're
She's
right.
taking the camera.
Oh, you can see first-person shot of what Melissa is seeing.
Where else but Chickfight, John? Where else but Chickfight would you see the cheerleader Melissa doing her own camera work during a match?
What a great shot. Great wrestling
equipment dangling everywhere. Let's see if we can get a shot. Referee's not sure what to do. Melissa's still working the camera. Fans are in shock.
We're trying to get a shot of Melissa.
Get a
wielding
camera
that
guy. Here we go. Looks like we've got back to some sort of order. Wesna dragging Melissa by the hair.
Oh, the gut shot. The tenacity.
Looks like it's time for a little revenge by Wesna. What's she looking for in those black boxes? That's the boxes our equipment came in, and she's stuffing Melissa.
Is this a casket match?
She's just stuffed Melissa in one of our equipment crates, and now she's sitting on the crate. Melissa's fighting it off. She doesn't want to get stuck in there.
Using the feet, pushing. Oh!
Oh! Just nailing her with the top of that heavy box lid.
Using anything they can get their hand up to.
And it's a kill and attempt, John.
Where else but Chickfight will you see action like this? Where will you see a pinfall attempt inside of a crate?
Unbelievable. Wesna was trying to put Melissa in a box and ship her back to the States. Melissa fighting off, saying, I'm not ready to go home yet.
Melissa just fighting back. Oh, Wesna with the equipment, the top of the equipment crate, slamming it into the head of Melissa.
Wesna giving her revenge after being beaten down by Melissa. And now Melissa with a shot looks like a lead pipe. Looks like she took some more of the equipment
right to the gut of Wesna.
And that'll slow her down.
That's a great way to wreck the stomach and cause some internal hemorrhaging.
Now both women suffering just from an excruciating, just unbelievably painful match.
Both
you see women rolling away.
Both women just giving it all that they can here for our Chickfight fans. Here,
Wesna telling the fans to get out of the way again.
Here in the Wolverton Halls.
This time Melissa's not going to. Melissa blocks it.
Big stiff rights. Irish whip.
Oh, right into the concrete wall.
The unforgiving concrete, showing it how unforgiving it can be. I believe that was Wesna's good arm.
Oh, Melissa grabbing a soda can, and striking Wesna over the face with it.
I love the Sandman just bursting it right into the head of Wesna. That's a good way to bust her open.
Wesna now pleading, but not giving up.
I believe that was Wesna's good shoulder, her right shoulder, that went into that unforgiving wall.
What's Melissa going to do now? She's taking her on another tour of the complex. Looks like this time she's going to visit the souvenir table. Couple of fans stuck in the way, and right out the front door of the building.
They're taking it. You talked about sightseeing earlier.
And Wesna's bringing a chair with her.
Melissa.
Oh
my God.
Melissa with a chair on the. Our camera crew's outside the building at this point. You see daylight. You see Wesna. You see Melissa just hunched over on the stairs outside the building. Wesna. Oh, Melissa powers back. You see fans on the outside of the building.
All these fans, all these people on the outside. Walking by, you see the traffic. Referee, not much he can do.
Melissa working over the arm. The referee, he's right there ready to call the pin attempt.
Going back inside.
Into the building. Thankfully,
our fans showing respect for Wesna, giving her a pat on the back on the way back into the building.
I don't think that pat on the back's going to help her much at this point. You see Melissa just in complete control of this match.
Did you hear that, fan? Women and children
first.
Oh!
Just knocked Melissa out, made a recliner out of that chair.
Our fans really appreciating this.
Thankfully, they're back inside the building. I don't need any more fines, if you know what I mean, John.
Oh, you're exactly right. You don't want anybody going outside, going into the street and getting hit by a cab or
And here we go, back over. It looks like they're in the concession stand now. And Melissa just head first, and now it's Wesna's turn to grab a soda can.
Wesna spitting it right into the face.
Spits just a big mouthful of soda. Oh, and then just hits Melissa over the head.
The impact
And
of a full can.
Melissa's not going anywhere.
And now, locking that boot right into the face. That's gotta crush the jaw, Melissa. She had her plastered between the wall and her boot. Oh, Melissa, out of nowhere with a big right.
Where does she get this from?
A big right forearm. Two of them knocking Wesna down to the ground.
Where does she get this from? Now Melissa finds a soda of her own. Oh, and returns the favor.
Payback is, well, I'm not gonna say it, but you know where I'm going with it. Payback is not fun.
Melissa now just standing on the face
Our
of
fans-
Wesna.
Our fans pulling out their cameras for this Kodak moment.
And now she just drops the soda can on Wesna's head. Every time you think Wesna is making a comeback, every time you think Wesna has finally stopped the female Terminator, she just battles right back. Melissa is unstoppable. She may very well be the female Terminator, John.
You're exactly right. I'll be back is not just a statement, it's a way of life for
Now
Melissa.
the fans, you hear the fans showing their appreciation. They love this chick fight action.
These UK fans, so big in wrestling, they just love it.
Melissa slowly back into the ring. Slow pin attempt. This could be it. Oh, not even two. What could we see here? I know there's a table set up there, which is bad news for either one of these two girls.
Melissa still somehow able to
At this
find
point,
a way
you're
out.
seeing
Oh,
desperation moves.
Oh no!
Oh!
The table not giving, the table moving. Wesna, did you see her head chase head first onto that exposed concrete?
At this point in the match, John, you're seeing desperation moves. You're seeing each woman just going for a finisher, going for something that will put the other way and just end this match.
I don't know how we're going to be able to call this anymore, Jason.
Melissa can't even capitalize on it. Melissa cannot even capitalize on that big move.
Despite having those sodas earlier, both of these huge combatants, these great combatants, not able to, losing so much hydration, so much sweat, and energy lost in this matchup. Melissa.
Fishman Buster. We've seen her win many a match with this move right here.
No.
Oh, that wasn't it.
I was for sure thinking that was going to be it, Jason. But somehow, some way, wasn't able to kick her way out of it. Both of these combatants giving everything they've got, as we've said before. Face to face. Melissa.
Both girls on their knees
Wesna.
exchanging chops.
Wesna, Melissa, Wesna, Melissa.
Oh.
Shots to the face.
Oh.
Chops aren't enough. Just shots.
Oh my God, John.
Both of these combatants ought to go see a dentist after this match. I hope they've got great dental.
Unbelievable. I mean, it's one thing to exchange chops to the chest, but those girls were slapping each other right across the face. And you're right. That's going to mess up some dental work. That's going to knock a jaw out of place. And now they're kicking each other. Oh, they're exchanging kicks to the face, John.
You can hear the impact of every shot.
Oh.
Both.
That's got to be it.
These fans are so appreciative of everything they're seeing.
Unbelievable. Hey. That's right. You heard it. You heard it from a fan at ringside. Chickfight rules. Can't say it any better than that.
I think we found our new slogan. Chickfight rules it is, baby. Chickfight rules.
Wesna looks like she may be a little bit better coming out of that battle. She's the first one up to her feet. Melissa close second.
Oh no! Wesna looking for that clothesline counter.
Beautiful
suplex.
German
1,
suplex.
2. Somehow.
Such a beautiful high German suplex.
And bridging out.
Looks like she's gonna go for another.
Does she have both arms hooked? Wesna fighting out. Oh no! Could she be thinking Samoan drop, or possibly that sunset driver.
Melissa hitting the ropes. Oh, ran into a big forearm, and
here it comes.
Yep. Oh.
Cover
This
1,
could be it.
2, good night, Irene, no! The kick out by Melissa.
Wesna with that big Samoan drop.
I'm on pins and needles right now, Jason. This is such a great matchup.
This match is too hard to call. I can't tell you who's doing the better in this match at this point. Both women just seem to be at their absolute best.
Wesna looking possibly for a double underhook
Melissa
suplex.
blocking it.
Oh, Wesna the vertical.
Returning with a suplex of her own, and back to that arm.
Back to that left arm that was thrown right to the ring post. 1, 2, and no. Wesna, as you recall earlier in this matchup, went shoulder first right into that ring post, right between the second and third ropes. Melissa seeing an opening and going back to it.
Melissa setting her up. This could be it. This could be that vertebreaker. This could be the finisher that has won many a match for Melissa.
Wesna, she's able to counter it.
Had it well scouted.
You can see both of these combatants limping through the pain. She's got the double underhook. Wesna just can't convert.
Oh!
She's got a Tiger
big.
Bomb, 1, 2. No! Somehow, someway, Melissa with the tenacity that has made her a future legend in this business.
Wesna's got to be wondering what it's going to take. She's hit her with everything. Wesna is ready to win this match.
Wesna back to her vertical base with the hair pull, taking her over to that turnbuckle.
Up to the second ropes. We have not seen a lot of high flying so far in this match. You got to wonder what we're going to see here.
Wesna just driving the forearms into the back, but Melissa with forearm shots into the face.
Oh, a kick.
The boot right into the jaw.
Oh, now exchanging forearms, slaps and kicks and punches.
I'm sorry, folks, if I'm getting too excited for you, but how can you not be excited with this action?
Melissa second rope.
Could she be thinking superplex from the second rope? Melissa countered by Wesna. Melissa, just the impact.
Today is the best day of your life.
If you're
Telling them to get back in the ring. Melissa looking for the slam. Dead right in the center of the ring. Oh, she's setting her up. Like you said earlier, not much high flying. Melissa's been known to go there, though.
To the top rope. What are we going to see out of
Going
Melissa?
high wrist.
Oh,
The
double
curve
stop.
The double curve stop from the top rope.
Melissa just came off that top rope with both feet, full force onto Wesna's stomach.
How is she able to kick out? How is she continuing?
Here we go, John. She's hooking her again. This may be the vertebreaker.
This could be it.
She's got her
if she
up.
hits
She's
this.
got her up. Oh, Wesna's fighting it. Wesna fighting it. And
Wesna.
Melissa may not have enough energy.
Oh, here it comes. Here it
Oh,
comes.
Melissa's. Oh!
2. No! I don't think anyone in the history of Wesna's career has ever kicked out of her sunset driver. Melissa doing just that.
You're absolutely right, John. Nobody in the history of Wesna's career has kicked out of that move. And you see Wesna. You see the shock on her face as she asks the ref, what?
There is nothing but just pure
No, you
adrenaline
can't try
keeping them
Harry.
going right now. Oh no, here it comes!
And here comes the
breaker!
oh, she's got her up! Wow!
She stopped
She
her right on the neck!
planted her
She
right
must be
on her
paralyzed.
head.
1,
This is
2.
it.
Oh, we just saw.
How did she get that shoulder up, John?
We saw Melissa kick out of Wesna's move that has ended matches all over the world, and now Wesna kicking out of that vertebreaker, a move that has won matches from Melissa, and again has never ever been kicked out of. I'm sorry, folks, if I'm getting too high adrenaline for you. I'm sorry, Jason, if I'm getting too loud for you here in the headphones. But this is just so exciting.
John, I've never seen anything like this. Both girls kicking out of their respective finishing maneuvers. Something that just does not happen in female wrestling. And now you see Melissa. She's out of gas. You see Wesna. She's out of gas. And Melissa going right back to that arm and hoping she can finish this one with a submission. Because it's obvious. Strikes, moves, holds, counters. We're seeing it all tonight.
That left arm. These fans, these Chickfight, these UK fans really starting to get behind. There's the bell.
I just heard the bell. Referee looking down the ringside. I think Wesna may have tapped.
Did she tap?
I'm not sure. I don't know if the referee called for it or not. Let's...
The 45-minute time limit has expired. Therefore, this match is a draw.
Well, you heard it, John.
Wow.
The time limit has expired, and I gotta say, lucky for Wesna it did, because Wesna was not going anywhere. She was in that submission hold, and you hear the fans. They want 5 more minutes. Let's see what. Let's go back down to ringside. Good shot of Melissa. Frustrated. Melissa didn't want it to stand in a draw.
Both of these combatants giving it all in the ring, and we're glad that you joined us here for Chickfight 9. We'll see y'all later.
Those women are a great example of an athlete, competing for 45 minutes without any intention of stopping. Incredible. I mean, this match was so extreme they couldn't even keep it in the building. Unfortunately for cheerleader Melissa, titles don't change hands in a draw, so congratulations to Wesna for a successful title defense. Well, it looks like we're out of time for this week. Make sure to watch next time for cheerleader Melissa versus Oliver John. And don't forget... wait, I'm sorry, this is really unusual. They're signaling me in the back saying that we have a phone call. Hello, you're on Chickfight TV.
Hello, Chickfight TV?
Yes, how can I help you?
This is China Mai.
Who's this?
This is old school Oliver John, honey, here in San Diego.
How can I help you today?
You know, I've been watching Chickfight TV week after week, and all I hear about is cheerleader Melissa this, cheerleader Melissa that. Well, you know what? I'm sick and tired of hearing about cheerleader Melissa, because she wouldn't even be anything. She wouldn't be cheerleader Melissa if it wasn't for everything that I taught her. She knows anything she knows about professional wrestling. It's because of me and my knowledge. And you know what? That goes to say for all those women out there. They try to get into a male-dominated sport. That's the great sport of kings, professional wrestling, a man's sport, and they're tearing down the biz. Let me tell you, the best thing women can do is unlace those boots, hang them up, and go barefoot right back in the kitchen and squeeze out more puck.
Okay, wait. We are completely out of time. Don't forget, you can download all the Chickfight matches at www.clickWrestle.com. Until next time, I'm China Mai, and I'll see you at the matches.